Hi everybody, welcome to Carla's Bunny Trail. I'm Carla. Happy October everybody. Wow, when did it get here? Not fast enough. It is been, well, I say it's hot, but this summer was not near as hot as our previous summers. But I am always so excited for fall. Fall is my favorite. And all I can say is I'm not sure. I think it's the coloring of the leaves when they fall, the different colors and the changes. I love to be able to wear sweaters and sit outside and drink hot drinks and eat, soul food, or would you call food that's good for your soul. What does my mom call it? Comfort food. And, soups, things like that. I am just, yesterday morning was it yesterday morning? Might have been the morning before. Anyway, it was 59 degrees and it was so nice. I got to wear my cardigan outside. It was just so nice when I took the kids out to the bus. But I am sitting outside. It is warm. It's still warming up to 90 something degrees. I think 88 was supposed to be the high today, but we usually go a little bit over what the high is supposed to be here. Well, I am going to put some pressure on myself. I am going to do a Vlogtober, you guys. Okay, so I did miss October 1st, but I'm going to start today. So at the end of this video, stay tuned because you're going to see some babies that are getting ready for some fall weather. And fall colors are a favorite. But right now, we're sitting outside. I'm in my short sleeve shirt and my cutoff shorts, and we have a football game tonight. Mason is playing, and I am loving every bit of it. I know I've been gone and not been making many videos, you guys, but I have been busy. Mason's got football. He's got football practice every single day. I love going and watching him. And I've told y'all before, but I don't watch NFL on my TV at all. Brian does, and it's kind of exciting though this time of year. I know that when Brian and I first got married, I was homesick, and my dad he'd have a game here and there that he'd watch, but he'd make bets with me. He'd put it on some football game, whether it was college or professional. I've washed my hair, you guys, and so it's not fluffy, but anyway, and he would say, well, who do you think's gonna win? And we'd make bets like, and I didn't know nothing about the football teams. He'd let me choose the team, and I would pick the football team with the prettiest colors. And then if I won, he'd have to do something that I wanted, like dishes for me one night. And if he won, he would do like I would have to wash his car, or mow, or do some kind of work around the house that he normally did. And so he made it fun. And then we wouldn't even watch the game. He'd turn it, and he would just turn back and forth, occasionally to see what the score was, or we'd watch the news at the end of the day and see what the final score ended up being. So when I moved out, I graduated in 97, May 97, and by August I was married. And I was pregnant, and it was a very, very emotional time for me. And I can remember craving the sound of football just because I was homesick. And even though my dad didn't even watch it all the time, I still craved the sound of hearing a football game. So I would know nothing about who was playing. And when Brian, his first job when we got married, was there was 3 different shifts, and I think he did like 2 weeks one shift, and then he switched and had to go to the second shift and did 2 weeks that way, and then he changed and went to the third shift and worked the third shift for 2 weeks. It was really hard in the beginning, so there was a lot of times like when he was sleeping during the day, I was up by myself. There was very few times that him and I were there together, so I was lonely, and so I would cry and just be so emotional, homesick, and my parents, they worked, so I didn't get to see them during the week. But I went out there almost every weekend. We'd go out there. But I'd put that football on just so I could hear the sound of the football to comfort me. And then, you guys, I have watched Charlie Brown, Peanuts, every one that came out on the local TV channel. I watched from the time I started watching TV as a teeny tiny girl until now. Every year it gets watched. And every kid that has come to me that I have taught, by the time they leave, they know who the Peanuts are, the Charlie Brown, because we make a tradition to watch that here with everybody. Now, I had a VHS when I left home that had It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and some other favorites that I loved. And so, now this is in 97, you guys, so, VHSs were still used. And I would just put that VHS tape. There was some other fall shows on it that I watched too. And I just really struggled. So it was August 9th when we got married. So then I have August, and then in September, I put up Halloween decorations, and I would pop that videotape in, and I would just cry. I was so homesick and scared because I was pregnant and didn't know what I was doing. And my pregnancy was very scary because we found out some scary things about my oldest child. And so it was very scary, to begin with. And I was doing a lot of it on my own because Brian was just working, and he was the only one working. He had no choice, So anyway, but I love this time of year. And I'm trying to think. We don't see too many changes around my house and the leaves. The oak trees, they're pretty much, they drop the brown. Now the acorns are falling like crazy. And we've already started picking up the acorns. Yes, I know, we don't eat them. But we have a baby shower that I will be helping decorate, and it's winter themed. So I've talked about some decorations that we're going to do, and so I needed to start picking up the green and brown acorns that are falling. So I've been doing that. The cats, you can always tell when the weather's about to change because the cats get, I can tell from summer to a cool front that's, come through, because the cats act like they're starving. I mean, they just, and when they get fed, they meow, the outside cats is what I'm talking about. But it's different. It's like all day long, if I come outside and I walk toward, put that back, baby. Thank you. Put it down. That's Grumps. Thank you. If I walk towards the door, the cats go crazy every time I walk towards the door because they're getting ready to put on their winter fat. And my cats, growing up, these cats that I have now are so domesticated that I blame it on them, and I really do think it's them why the snakes don't come up around the house, because we live, in the country. And now I've seen them on the perimeter of our property. I'm used to these cats that I have now. They're older now. They're maybe 5 years old now, 5 or 6 years old. And they used to surprise me. I'd walk out my front door and they would surprise me with a snake. Of course, they had killed it, but they would bring it to the front door and just lay it there. Like, look what I did, Mom. And it would scare the daylights out of me. But they haven't done that in a very long time. I think they did it more in their younger years, and now they just kind of stay. These that I have, when I moved here, I brought every cat that had been dumped at my house with me, and I had 18 outside cats when I moved here. I'm down to just 7. Where we lived before was close to a park, so Sorry, I had a message come through. So people thought it was just the place to dump their cats, kittens, and I cannot turn away a starving animal. And I didn't. Leave that there, baby. And then whenever we moved, just because I wasn't going to leave them behind. They had, made my property their home, their safe place, the place where they ate. I wasn't going to leave them. I will not leave an animal behind. So, the schools say no child left behind. Well, no animal left behind either. And so I packed every one of them up and I moved them over here and introduced them slowly to the property. So because, they were terrified. They transported over here and everything, And so everything went good for a while, and then they just started disappearing. And I think it was just the city cats were not used to the country life. Granted, we are pretty much country. Oh, look who's here. Who's here? No, who is that? Stop right there. Stop. Who is that? Who is it? Can you say Grump Grump? It's Grump Grump. Anyway, so basically the cats I have were the ones that started. There's the bus! Oh my goodness, there's the bus. That's not the right bus though. That's not the right bus. Yeah. Anyway, so the cats that I have now are basically the ones that I've had from the very beginning. And so I have 7 outside cats now. And maybe they help keep the snakes away. I don't know. We also have chickens that are free range. So it could be the chickens as well, or the combination of the cats and the chickens. I know we also have great big centipedes. You guys, I've not seen centipedes like this. Of course, thank you, Jesus. We've not had these centipedes in about a year. I've not seen one. We did spray our lot, and I think that's probably why. But it could be the chickens too. It could be the chickens, could be the cats. And I've said that once these cats are gone, I'm not, as long as nobody dumps any off, I'm not going to get any more cats. So we'll see how that goes. Same with the inside cats. I think, look, Mackenzie, look. It's a bus. It's a bus, hurry. Well, the kids are here. Give me one moment. There's the bus. There's the bus, sister. Bye-bye, bus. Bye-bye, bus. You gonna go get Aurora? Go get her, hug her? Go give Aurora some love? Go get her. Hey, sis. Tell everybody hi. Get that thumb out of your mouth. Everybody sees you sucking on your thumb, girl.
Mom.
What? What?
Tomorrow's our field trip.
Did you turn your paper in to go? Great. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to let you go, but stay tuned. We're going to have some fall babies on. Bye-bye.
nachos, so then I got some too.
Hornets, lock in. First and 10. Hornets, lock in. First and 10.
7 on the play. It's now 2nd and 3. The ball spotted at the 35.
Well, we were talking about $9 iron, 3,400 pounds.
Wilson stays on his feet, gain a few more.
Normally they go 7-3.
Facing the Hornets. Wilson on the carry. Hornets utilizing a timeout. What's down for Gatesville? Rick Wilson picking up the first down. And Webster Brooks on the tackle. First and goal for Gatesville from the 7-yard line. Wilson with a good cutback finds the end zone for the first score of the evening.
Come here. Come here.
What?
Listen to throw footballs. Wait right there.
Banks Latham, number 29, from the quarterback position, carried over for the 2 extra points.
Bye, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Threw in some football, cheerleading, and
So
I caught a football. And it was a super good night for Mason. Their team won. What was the score, Mace? Say it loud so they can hear.
14.
20 to 14.
I also got a football too. I also catch.
Yep,
the
Aurora
football.
caught a football as well.
I actually caught 2 more footballs.
She did.
But I gave it to my friends.
I don't know if y'all could hear that or not. She actually caught 2 other footballs, but she shared with people that didn't have footballs. So, and I caught one and then found one stuck in the bleachers. So I plan on sharing with my littles and my grandbabies. I hope you all enjoyed the Vlogtober for October 2nd, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.